All right, welcome to the No Name Nonsense podcast. Remember, you can check out this playlist along with this podcast and songs on our DJ Tunez and Corny J playlist. Let's jump right into it. I've been feeling this way for forever. As a huge Star Wars fan, I've been saying this out loud, but no one's ever backed me. So I figured I would bring it here to the No Name Nonsense podcast and see what everybody thinks. I personally think Yoda is the reason the Jedi fell in the original trilogy leading to the prequels. I feel like he was an inadequate leader. He was clouded by the dark side. Even when they finally got a Sith Lord that showed up that they thought was in Darth Maul, they didn't try to expose it. And then the biggest reason he's at fault is that at this time we are expecting Yoda to be the greatest Jedi, best Force user of all time at this moment. Sidious washes his ass in Revenge of the Sith. Yoda had to crawl through like a gutter drain or something to escape with his life. He got washed. So if he would have beat Sidious, let's say he beat Sidious, it's over. The Jedi still reign.
Who was Sidious again?
The Emperor.
Okay.
Emperor Palpatine is Darth Sidious.
Heard.
So if he beats Emperor
the
Palpatine,
creepy looking guy, yeah.
they win. It's over because the Sith ruler 2 was two Sith. So it was Dooku, which they killed earlier, and then Grievous, General Grievous, which Obi-Wan finished off.
Okay.
So if they kill Emperor Palpatine, the Jedi never fall. So even if you want to make every excuse for Yoda not being the blame, the fact that he didn't even win his one-on-one duel with this dude, it's his fault. And then he even tried to kind of play with it a little bit. I know we don't consider some of the Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker, some people don't consider it canon. But even in that situation, this Joker could like summon Force Lightning as a Force Ghost, and he still ain't do shit. Was like, oh, I'm gonna teach Luke. It's his fault. I don't know. So I'm gonna just spin it around.
Damn, Yoda.
Yeah, man. Yoda was suspect, bro. What you got, Mama Steve?
I mean, he was only 2.5 feet tall. I mean, I hate
Facts.
I hate to make excuses for
that.
Don't you be hating?
for the Green Goblin. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you be hating on the short?
I mean,
Don't you be hating on height? Don't you be hating
I'm
on short
just
people?
saying, 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, what else can you expect from the man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm just gonna say this right now.
Okay.
Yoda is full of wisdom. Yoda tried. He spent years, okay, trying to do good
Okay.
for the Force.
All right.
It's not his fault that these people don't listen to him. He pulled that cart up the hill. And then they come in with scissors and snap the rope. Don't you be blaming this on Yoda?
She's spitting fire.
I'm just saying. At the end, he was just tired of Luke asking him all of these damn questions that he's all okay.
Yeah, that's why Yoda died. He was like, man, I'd rather die, man. This joke keep asking me too many questions.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I have this mantra. Ask me a question the first time, I'll help you. Second time, third time is great, but if you ask me the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time, I'm gonna be tired. Okay.
Enough's enough.
Thank you. Yoda got up there in his twilight years. He tried. He tried to help, but obviously Luke's like, so I have this question again.
What about 16 years before Luke was there? He was, I guess it would be 17, 18 years before Luke was there. Yoda was younger.
Same concept.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look, Yoda pulled the cart up the hill. Okay? Yoda had the shopping list. Yoda said, we're on a budget. Did anybody listen? No. It's not his fault.
They just got fat and happy.
Nobody listened to Yoda. Come on, man. It's Yoda.
Then it's not his fault. Nobody listened to Yoda? Thank you very much for agreeing with me. I'm going to have to disagree with you. It's not his fault.
All right, DJ, what you got? What side you riding on?
Yo, I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic, you know what I'm saying? However, I think it was Revenge of the Sith. That was one of my favorite Star Wars movies, where they show like how, you know, Darth Vader came about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually one of my favorites, and that was probably the only one that I've seen in its entirety and paid attention to. But
it had some good points in it, though. It really did.
But based on my research, it's saying that it wasn't Yoda's fault. It said Yoda did all he could with his wisdom to prevent the Shroud of Sith of the Sith falling over the Republic, Yoda was not in any way whatsoever responsible for the demise of the Jedi Order. In fact, he was responsible for its rebirth, which came in form of Luke Skywalker. I guess, fall in line with the millennials, dude. Like, I listen to Google, but the fuck, whatever the fuck Google tells me,
right.
I presume it's true.
Well, I mean, that
the cart.
That didn't work well. Like, Luke revived the Jedi. And
my faith lies in Google. If Google tells me, then it is presumably true.
Google is the eternal
I mean,
lifeline.
but even that didn't even work out well. So think about it. All right, so he rebirths the Jedi Order with Luke. All right, okay. Luke goes and gets more new Jedi recruits.
Okay.
And then his own nephew becomes the new villain. Because his nephew takes over, and, we get Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
So even in that one, like...
Can we just stop for a moment and just admire the glory of Adam Driver's character, Kylo Ren?
I like Kylo Ren. Be nice.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I like Kylo. People hate Kylo. It's a lot of hate for Kylo Ren out in the streets.
My husband drags me to these Star Wars movies. These new ones. Hold on.
I feel bad that I like it. Your husband has terrible taste.
They're not as good as the old ones. But Kylo Ren makes it better.
Because his shirt was off.
Is that the actor or is that in character?
Both. Character and
Adam
actor.
Driver.
Adam Driver.
Kylo Ren.
Although
Ben Solo.
Although the part where he does, I will say, I got so bored during the second one. And the part where he just takes his shirt off and she's just like, will you please put your shirt back on? I cackled. I did. I cackled.
Be easy on the Last Jedi.
That
was
the best part of the whole thing was I'm literally falling asleep. And then that part happens. And she just claps back. I have to give her props for that.
Made your day.
Made my day. She clapped back. Yes. And my husband just looked at me like, what? Why are you laughing? I'm like, what do you think I'm laughing at? I'm sorry, off topic. Go ahead.
I mean, it all fits in here.
Adam Driver.
So I guess this is 2 versus 1. I'm gonna leave it up to the people to respond. If Yoda felt the Jedi Order and he's the reason why, evidently nobody feels like this. See, that's what happens. That's what's wrong with the society. There's no accountability.
No.
He's the leader. It starts with the leader. The temple failed, so that means he failed.
Don't you even get me started on this is his fault because he failed to lead, okay? You got a job to do, and you're supervised by that job, you do it. He trained him, and he trained them and said, this is what you need to do. Did they follow through?
But
no.
How you expect to be a good Jedi, man? You can't get no nookie. You can't. You got all these things you can't do. Like,
so it's his choice.
It's like locking up your junk and throwing it in the ocean. Like, so that's why everything fell apart. You can't tell people they can't get out here and do their thing. Like,
he didn't want to be distracted.
Yeah, well,
it's a distraction for Yoda.
And he still wasn't able to find out the dark side, and he wasn't even distracted. He wasn't even getting no action and couldn't even figure out the dark side. See, that's why if he would got some action, because he'd have been on the dark side a little bit, getting his nookie on, he'd have figured out what was going on. He'd been like, the dark side, he'd have came to him.
No, if he would have been distracted and they had that big, council meeting that they had,
right.
He would have been like, I was not paying attention. Attention, no.
Oh, Lord.
Nookie, yes.
Oh, wow. That is
See,
great.
distraction.
We're going to end on that one. Again, check out the playlist on DJ Tunez and Corny J on Spotify. And we will come back and bring you guys some more topics that we're going to debate and talk about and probably just disagree on. I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah.